Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this long overdue video. As you can tell by the title of this video, it's our 1,000 subscriber video that we were supposed to make forever. It's just been hard to find time for my dad and I to be able to sit down and make this video together. But he has some time off with a recent surgery and everything, so now here we go.
Hey guys.
My dad has never been in a video before, so he's camera shy. So just be patient with him and everything. I've wanted to do this video. Destiny and I were talking about this. That would be really funny. Basically to go over mean comments you guys have posted on, obviously, our biggest video that we have with almost 500,000 views already, which is awesome. I'm glad that you guys liked the video, though. We have a lot of good comments, mostly good, but we're gonna go over the bad ones with my dad here and basically see what he thinks. My brother's here as well, because we got a comment I've read with him, so we need him in this. Yeah. So basically, here we go. So this comment, we've had a lot. People seem to be really confused with how the cars work in the car business, I guess, and just buying cars in general. So MotorBlock2330 said, "Who buys their parents a car on a lease? You gotta turn it back in, Dad. LOL." So, for people who don't know, I mean, some people have commented saying, probably finance, not lease. Who cares? He's happy. I think saying the same thing, like, who the F gives their dad a car that has payments? That's so stupid. So basically, I mean, for one, not everyone can afford outright a car to just give to their parents, for one. Two, the car is leased. Now, there are three options, just because I am a car salesman and do this every day, see this every day. You have three options when you lease a vehicle. You can finance the remaining amount, which is a buyout. You can buy it out at the end of the lease, or you can ground the vehicle and give it back, which in that case you just give it back to Chevrolet, or you can trade in the vehicle and then upgrade to the new year, which would at that point be the 2020. So he has options. Now, I think he wants to buy it, but who knows? He may want to upgrade to a new one. I don't know. Probably not.
Car's going nowhere.
Yeah, he loves it. The color's awesome. It's the combination you like. So,
it's a gorgeous car.
Yeah, that's the first one. What else do we got here? It's Lil Gunner 0 said,
"I can bet he wanted an old Camaro SS."
That's a face. That's a smiley face.
That is.
That's like a smiley face.
Okay. The old Camaros are really nice. I grew up with the old Camaros. Nothing compares to the old muscle cars, but this isn't the old days anymore. This car is a beauty. I don't think the old muscle car could have beat this car in a race. I would have raced them side by side. And honestly, I don't think the old Camaro would stand up to this. This thing cranks out 455 horse. I don't think the old Camaro could have beat this one, but it would have been interesting to see. I love the old cars, but I also love the new cars too, so.
Salazar Videos said, "This dude is 12. How did he buy this?" That's funny.
First off, you need to get some glasses.
Yeah.
We'll help you out with that.
So I am actually not 12 at all.
He's actually 13.
Yep, I'm 13. No, to be able to even buy a car, you have to be above the age of 18 for one. So 18 or older to even be able to finance a car. Therefore, that rules out me being 12. However, I think this is funny though, just because of the humor. I don't know if you're joking around or whatnot, but I laughed at it. I've laughed at it multiple times.
That is funny.
That's a good comment. We'll do this one. We've had a lot of these comments. So ASIC Aerie said, "Why not a ZL1?" There's plenty of comments on this too, saying, for real, if you're going to get a sports car, just go all out simple. Which, for one, if you get a ZL1, that is the top of the line Camaro. That is the most expensive one. That one's definitely the Camaro's flagship. And then someone said, "Beep, did you pay for it? Costs more, so shut the F up." And then someone said, "Chevy SS not fast enough. Not everybody cares about top of the line." Or Chevy SS is fast enough. Not everybody cares about the top line. So yeah, basically, I thought, I think the SS is plenty of horsepower.
It's fast enough to get me killed.
Yeah.
And it's fast. It's really fast.
Yeah. The ZL1, I mean, trust me, I was thinking about that. I don't know if I said in the vlog, I think I was. I was thinking about getting him the Dodge Challenger Hellcat versus the ZL1, and then the two lower models were the Challenger 392 versus the Camaro SS. And I had to nonchalantly ask him anyways about which ones he liked more, but
nothing rags to the SS.
Yeah, and he likes the Camaro more, so.
Techman Bomb, is that what that is?
Yeah, Box MB or
Box
Bomb.
MB. It's a 2017 Camaro SS. A minute later, it's a V8. You definitely know a lot about cars. Yeah, it's a V8. It's an SS. It's a V8.
What he's trying to say though, Dad, is he's saying that in the video, because I told you it had a V8 in there.
Right.
And then you said this thing has a V8, so I think he's being a smart aleck, saying that you didn't know it had a V8 in it.
Well, I didn't know what the SS stood. I didn't know.
So what people are, honestly, what I've seen a lot of comments, people are saying how like, oh, this is his dream car, but he doesn't even know what engine's in it, or blah blah blah, and all these funny comments.
I don't know on these new cars. You don't know what's under the hood on any of these new cars.
He doesn't really go into depth on the trims. Because back then it's like, you know, there was just one trim. Now they got like all these different trims of the Camaro.
There was no trims when I was growing up.
Yeah.
When you went out to buy a Camaro, when I bought my first 79 Trans Am off the showroom floor, that's what it was. It was what you got, you know, depending on what you wanted inside, but it wasn't considered a different trim. That was just an options you bought. There wasn't different trim levels.
Which all have different engines. Cause
nowadays there are so many different trim levels on all these vehicles that I have no clue.
Right. Well, and then just especially because, you know, me being a car salesman, I've seen all these cars have, all these trim levels too, have different engines in them. You don't know, like, I mean, half the time, most people who come in even buying a car and know a lot about them even ask me like, what engine does this one have? Because the one car, for instance, could have like 3 or 4 different engines on each trim level. So you never know. All right, Cameron.
Jericho Cross says your brother is looking hella jealous.
Hella jealous. I have to Google that one.
Well, that's some nice terms you got going there. But
Hella jealous.
yeah, I am jealous. That's a nice car compared to mine. I have a Ford 500 M.
Hey, it was given to him.
Yeah,
Don't complain.
It was
complain.
it was free. It was a
It's
good
free.
first car.
But yeah,
I mean, anyone will look jealous.
yeah.
I mean, it's funny because I'm the one paying for it and I'm jealous, but it's a nice car. I mean, you definitely turn heads on the road when you're driving it. No Given says, after the second time of him saying I have a vehicle already, I would have been like, it, I'm taking this back.
Well,
We have so many of these comments. How do you feel about that?
well, for one thing, and no given, sounds like you obviously don't have a job, so I just got done working a 14-hour day, so I had a long day. And being surprised with the car, I was more in shock than anything. I was totally in shock. I didn't expect that out of my son. The way I was raised, you bought your own stuff. I've been paying for my own stuff since I was very young. First job at 16, full-time job, working full-time. So I paid for all my stuff. I've never had anything given to me. So that was, I was in shock. I didn't know what to say. It was a beautiful car, and I still don't know what to say, and it's still sitting in my garage. So I still don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Every time I get in it, you can't beat the smile off my face. So,
Well, especially starting it up.
I don't even know how to say this name.
I don't
Garrett 6'2". Look at this effing idiot. I've got a vehicle. Say thank you.
effing idiot.
We have so many of these comments too. I cut, what you guys don't know too, I cut a lot of what, because we filmed a lot during that too. We got him at the end. He said thank you when we hugged each other. I'm sure that was a pretty evident scene when I asked you how you liked it, and you said thank you, and then
There was a lot of thank yous.
yeah, he said
After.
thank you a lot of
That
times.
was not filmed.
Like he said, he was just more in shock. I'm sure, you know, him saying like I've got a vehicle and everything, like he didn't, I mean in the beginning you can tell he didn't know. He thought I had bought the car, because if you guys don't know, we go through cars, nobody's business, so he thought for a sec that was my car. So when I told him it was his car, you know, it was just a natural reaction. It wasn't him being disrespectful or anything. We've had this one a lot too. So Rocket Steve 929, only dude I have ever seen be mad at getting a free new car. LOL.
Well, for one thing, it's still not free. I still pay stuff on this car, even though Preston is making the payments on it. Insurance isn't free, and a lot of other things aren't free. My son is making payments on it. He's paying more than what he should, and that's what I was upset. I didn't want my son going in debt to buy his old man a new car, especially something as nice as that. That completely caught me off guard. That's a selfless act that not very many people do for somebody else, and I wasn't used to that. The guy caught me off guard. No way was I mad at all. I was upset because I didn't want my son to go in debt. You don't ever want your kids to go in debt over you. And I didn't want my son to take on a big car payment when he needs to make it on his own too. And it's nowadays, obviously you don't live anywhere near Denver. To let you know, Denver's not cheap. Denver's very expensive to live here. And most people are moving out of the state of Colorado because they can't afford to live here. So, and taking on a big payment like that when he needs to take care of himself first, him and his fiance first, that's what I was concerned about. From Fizzy. Okay, Fizzy. Wish I had the money to do things like that. Lucky rich people. Rich people.
Yeah. Needless to say, Destiny and I, we work, you know, we tell y'all guys all the time, that's why we only upload. We're lucky to upload twice a week. Which is, I don't even know how we do it. We work 55, 60-hour weeks every week. You know, we both sell cars. We're both in the car business. We're by no means rich. I mean, we're struggling to make ends meet as it is every month. I mean, especially in the car business, you never know when you're gonna have a bad month. I mean, you could have a really great month, yes, and it's very rewarding, and you can have a lot of money, and then at the same time, you gotta be smart and try and save it because you may have a bad month later. So, yeah, we're in no way, shape, or form rich. I mean, all right, Cameron.
Mandingo says you should have bought him a dildo.
Well, for one thing,
What?
Mandingo,
Mandingo.
obviously you're gay. And I have nothing against gay people. That's cool, to each their own. But obviously you're gay if you got a dildo on your mind or somewhere else. I don't even know how to even respond to that. I don't know how to even respond to something like that.
No.
You're an idiot. And you should stay off the internet.
We'll leave that one.
Yeah.
That one there.
You're an idiot.
Mr. Savage said emotional, more like awkward. I don't know. Some of these are so hard. Some of these are so hard to respond to. I guess it came off maybe a little awkward, like because you know, like he was speechless, and you know there wasn't really much words said, and we had to cut, you know, and I wasn't really too sure what to say. I was just trying to film his reaction and see what he would say, and he was speechless, so we weren't really saying anything. So I guess that could come off as awkward, but I don't.
It probably was.
Yeah, we didn't.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
What do you say to somebody like that does something that nice for you? What do you say? Brandon Bam F99. His dream car is a Camaro.
That means just spell it out like what?
LMFAO whatever the.
That means laughing.
Oh, okay.
I was laughing at it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's laughing at it.
For one thing, do you have a Camaro SS? I doubt you do.
I mean, to each their own. Obviously, you can have your own opinion. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion.
I love the old fast cars.
Yeah.
My favorite car was always a Trans Am, the Camaros. I love the old muscle cars, and the Camaro reminds me of an old muscle car. It still looks mean. That is a dream car for me. That's getting inside that and just turning the engine on and listening to that engine on that. It still makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. So if you've never been in one, go down to the dealership and get in one and start it up.
And then test drive it. You can do that. You waste the salesman's time, but yeah, you can do that. We'll go over 3 more.
Brian Scalabrine, aka Goat, says you rented the car and faked the video. Congrats.
You rented the car and faked the video. Congrats.
Well, for one thing, it's not fake. It's still sitting out here in my garage.
We could bring the camera out to the garage. It's still there.
It's funny because, I mean, you guys say this, and if you watched our newer vlogs, I have the video in one of our newer vlogs. Like, I go out there with Destiny when we're getting drinks, and I'm like, oh, look at this beautiful car. Like, this is what my money's going towards. Yeah, it's in our newer vlogs, guys. It's out there. It's got plates on it. It's registered. I can see how on YouTube it's hard to believe anymore what is real and what is true. I mean,
there's a lot of fake stuff going around YouTube.
Yeah, so I get it. It's not rented. It's pretty cool that he thinks it is rented. I mean, obviously, it's nice enough of a car that he thinks it's like an exotic or something that, you know, you rent.
I'll guarantee you, if you go out to rent a car, they're not going to give you a Camaro SS.
Yeah.
You might get a Camaro, you're not going to get the SS.
You'll get the little 6.
They're not going to give that to you.
Yeah, you'd be lucky to even get a Camaro. All right, this one
I've seen this one.
Hey, you know, said, your dad seems kind of like an uptight dickhole. Hopefully this car will help him relax a little. Where did you even get that? I just people's perception of what they think of when they see your video. It's funny to read these comments, honestly. No, he's not. Like you said, you were.
For one thing, I'm not uptight.
You caught off guard.
I was caught off guard. I was really tired from a real long, hard day at work.
Yeah. You had all the grease on your shirt and everything.
Like I said, he caught me completely off guard.
Every time he does get in the car, though, he's very happy.
Yeah.
And relaxed. I know you said you took it up to Cameron's thing. Did he drive you in it with it? Up to your gorilla thing or whatever?
Yeah, I got to take it up to the mountains, cruise up through the mountains with it, and like I said, you couldn't beat the smile off my face. It was just, it's a beautiful car. It's a great running car. It rides unbelievable.
For a sports car,
It's just, it's a beautiful car.
It's very smooth.
I am very far from being uptight.
Yeah. He doesn't even know.
But like I said, most of you who are probably doing this probably don't have jobs and you're probably living in your mom's basement. So I tell you what, when you want to come out and throw some tires and stuff around like I do every single day, come on out.
Some airplane tires. This one,
Jeez.
I wanted that one.
What is this?
So
From DL Preston, fix your face. That's why you have no subs. Back to that day job, kid. What was that? What does that even mean?
he's saying that like my face is ugly. Like, fix my face. That's why I have no subs, because no one wants to subscribe to such an ugly face.
For one thing, why'd you even respond to this? Obviously, you're a idiot. So why'd you even respond to this? Don't respond to this. You're
Attention seekers.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
This is what hate comments are. It's just people hating on your success. That's all it is. I mean, the thing is, guys, if you work hard, I know I seem like a normal everyday kid. Obviously, I am. Like, we're just filming, obviously, for just memories. If you work hard and you want something in life, you can get it. I mean, like I said, I've been planning this forever. I always wanted to do this for my dad. So, and we'll end with one more, but I think with the last one, we'll end with like a really good one. I'm gonna have my dad read this one, and this is a nice one. We're gonna end on a nice
Warriors
note.
for life.
This is from Warriors for Life. LOL, I love watching people repay their amazing parents with things they love. It's repaying them for their amazing parenting and for bringing you up. Bless you.
Very nice.
Well, for one thing, I'm very fortunate that both of our boys have been raised the right way. They've been raised that no matter how hard you work, you can have whatever you want. It's going to take hard work. Everybody has to work hard nowadays to have what you want. But to give something back to your parents, that means you did something right. You raised them right. My wife and I are very blessed that we've raised both of our boys right. They have respect for their parents. They've just been raised right. And in terms of repaying, your kids should never have to repay you for anything. And that's what I was blown away about. That the money you spend on your kids when they're growing up, it's not money that should ever have to be repaid. You do it out of love, and that's what you do. You send them out into the world and hope they can do it as good, better than you. You want them to be better than you. And both of my boys are going to turn out better than I did. They're going to have the jobs they enjoy. They're not going to be working at a job that they hate going in every day. They're going to enjoy their jobs and enjoy life. And that just means they were brought up right. That's very, very nice. Mm-hmm. That's a very nice comment.
All right, guys. Like I said, we were gonna end on a happy note there, just because all those hate comments and everything.
Yeah.
Gotta let that.
Well, there's not really that
out.
many hate comments
No.
in there. It looks like
No.
that's.
Yeah, like I said, there really isn't that many hate comments. It just there's a couple of them that snuck in there, but for the most part, yeah, we have really, really nice comments. Again, we appreciate, everyone watching that video. And especially all you new subscribers and everything, welcome as usual, as always. And yeah, we really did not expect. Honestly, we didn't plan this. I planned getting him this car, but it wasn't. I didn't know this video was going to take off like this, and we're at 439,000 views, which that's a lot of views.
That's a lot of
We're
views.
almost 500,000 people who have clicked on this video, which is awesome, especially for smaller YouTube channel and just people who we're just doing this for the memories. It's really cool to see. That everyone's clicking on it and searching this and actually likes it. Because we have quite a few likes too, 5K likes and 259 dislikes. So most of you like it, which we appreciate. Appreciate you guys watching. And basically that's it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was fun to make. Like I said, we've been wanting to make this video forever, so we apologize. I know we're halfway to 3,000 now, which again, thank you guys everyone for subscribing and welcome. We just haven't had the time, so I apologize again. Anyways, if you guys like this video, as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified every time we upload, and share this video with all your friends and family. And we hope you guys had a happy new year, and we will see you guys in our next video.
Happy New Year, guys.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna reply to that. You can't fix stupid. Some of you should just stay off the internet. You're gonna hurt yourself. Stay away.